What are dangling modifiers and how can we correct them? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, this video right here is part of our sentence correction section or playlist. Dahil maraming mga people ang nagkakamali sa section na yun ng exams, if you're taking the civil service exam, college entrance tests, UPCAT, PhilSat, etc. Usually, may sentence correction section yan. At marami ang hindi napapansin itong common errors na ito. So, if you haven't seen the other videos sa playlist yet, click nyo na lang yung I button if you're watching on YouTube so you can watch the other parts ng playlist na to or check out the description box sa baba. We talked about yung mga punctuation marks, yung mga tag questions, iba pang mga cases ng modifiers at errors, comma splices at iba pa. So panoorin nyo na lang yung ibang videos for those. Today, it's all about the dangling modifier. And before we do that, just a quick little plug. If you want to join the online review program or get the reviewers that I made for this team, you can go and check out our Facebook page sa www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. Send a message there so we can assist you sa kung anong product yung makakatulong sa'yo for your upcoming exam. Alright? And of course, thank you sa lahat ng bumibili na reviewers, sumasali sa programs because they do help us fund this channel and create more free content for everyone else. So, thank you sa inyong lahat. And thank you sa mga passers na walang tigil sa pagpopromote ng mga reviewers sa kanilang mga kamag-anak tsaka sa mga katrabaho or kaibigan nila. So, thank you sa inyong lahat. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to switch over to my PC. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so let's talk about yung dangling modifier. It's part of our sentence correction series. Again, if you haven't seen the other videos yet, at pati na rin yung misplaced modifier which we already posted before, you can click on the I button or dun sa description box sa baba. Okay? Now, ano ba muna yung dangling modifiers? Kapag sinabi nating dangling siya, okay, di ba, parang mga hikaw, di ba, may mga hikaw na dangling, ibig sabihin nakasabit. Ibig sabihin, parang kumbaga hindi siya nakatayo or wala siyang matinong kinakapitan kasi nakasabit lang siya. Ibig sabihin nun, the modifier, which is a word or a group of words that should modify something, wala siyang subject na makakabitan niya or wala siyang subject to modify. Walang tigagawa dun sa sentence na yon. Now, these sentences, usually, they seem na parang okay lang yan or mukha naman siyang kompleto. Pero upon closer inspection, you would see wala palang doer dun sa sentence na yon. Now, an example of that would be this sentence right here. Sabi ito, stepping onto the field, expressions changed suddenly. So, may pagka parang poetic pa yung datingan niya, di ba? Expressions changed suddenly. Pero the question is, kaninong expressions? Di ba? So, dun sa sentence natin, ang problema is, who stepped on the field? Sino yung naglakad? Di ba? Kasi someone had to do this eh. Someone had to do the stepping onto the field. Sino yung tumapak sa field? Kaninong expressions or mood yung nag-change bigla? So, walang doer or subject doon sa ating sentence. Nawawala yung subject. Okay? Kaya siya dangling modifier. Now, what do we do with it? Now, when we fix dangling modifiers, ang unang tanong natin is who is the subject? So, we have to insert yung subject or tigagawa or tigatanggap nung action na yon dun sa sentence na yon. Another thing we have to remember is if dadagdag natin yung subject, isisingit kasi natin siya dun sa sentence, we have to make sure that it's close to the modifier. Okay? Malapit siya. Kasi kung hindi, magiging misplaced modifier, which is the error that we talked about before. So, kung gusto natin ayusin yung kanina, stepping onto the field, expressions changed suddenly, kaninong expressions, and then ang gusto nating sabihin is that it's these kids, no? So, mga young soccer players na babae, what we could do would be, instead of ganyan lang siya, idadagdag natin yung the girls. This right here becomes the subject or the doer. Okay? Nung action ng pagsistep doon sa field. Sila rin yung may-ari nung expressions na mag-change suddenly. So, kung gusto natin na ganyan yung pwestuhan nila, we will rearrange it like this. You have the first three parts ng sentence kanina, isisingit natin yung girls right here. So you have options, okay, on how to frame this. You could say na simpleng-simple lang, stepping onto the field, the girls' expressions changed suddenly. Now, if may question kayo kung bakit may may apostrophe dyan. We have a full lesson on apostrophes. You can watch that right here sa i-button. Ililink ko na lang doon. Ang ibig sabihin lang yan, ownership, no? Kasi all the girls have yung expressions na yan. Okay? Plural kasi yung girls. Kung isang babae lang yung pumunta sa field, ang mangyayari yung apostrophe should be right here. Pero dahil marami sila, again, doon sa picture kanina, it has to be the girls' expressions changed suddenly. And as you can see right here, yung stepping onto the field, yung action na ito or yung phrase na ito, nakakabit naman doon sa girls. So, malapit na siya doon. Okay? So, we're good with this sentence. Now, another option would be to say it like this. After the girls stepped onto the field, the girls' expressions changed suddenly, or we could say, para hindi pa ulit-ulit, their expressions changed suddenly. Okay? So that way, mas maayos yung timeline natin. Kasi, this right here is an entire thought na buo, tapos kasunod yung pagbabago ng kanilang expression. Okay? So again, one of two sentences could work. It's all about rephrasing and making sure na maayos yung pagkakasunod-sunod. Okay? So ang task natin is maghanap ng subject, mag-provide ng subject, at isingit siya sa tamang pwesto. Now it's time for your quick quiz. So it seems like a simple lesson naman. I know you can do this. All you have to do is to look at the sentences. Tapos, i-change nyo lang siya to make sure na walang dangling modifiers. Alright? And if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Sige, let's start with the first sentence. Sabi dito, to increase his chances of winning, more tickets were bought. Okay. To increase his chances of winning, more tickets were bought. But if you see right here, who did the buying ng tickets? Diba? More tickets were bought. Walang subject. So, kanino natin ikakabit yan? Meron tayong clue right here, kasi sabi dito, his chances of winning. So, the subject is a male. At siya ay mag-isa. Okay? Or singular. No? So, to increase his chances of winning, what we could say would be, he bought more tickets. Okay? So, may gumawa na nung action. Nung pagbili ng maraming tickets. To increase his chances of winning, sino yung mananalo? Siya, he bought more tickets. Question number 2, after writing the paper, the topic remained confusing. Now, confusing din tong sentence na to kasi sinong nagsulat? Yung topic? Who wrote the paper? So, missing yung subject natin. So, you could say na kung kunwari, ito ay babae, she wrote the paper, no? Or she still found the topic confusing. Pwedeng he, pwedeng they kung marami sila, pero pwede rin natin gawing personal or first person point of view by saying this. After writing the paper, I still found the topic confusing. Now, again, yung I, kung ang sinulat ninyo ay she, he, o they, pwede rin naman. Okay? Basta importante, meron ng subject. Okay? Meron ng person who did the writing of the paper. Kasi kanina wala. Okay? Ina-assume lang natin, no? Dadagdagan natin sa isip natin, pero walang tigagawa doon sa mismong sentence. Last, confused by the weather, it rained while the sun was out. So, sino yung na-confuse nung weather? yung rain? Parang hindi naman, di ba? So, ang sinasabi dito is, parang may naguluhan dun sa weather kasi umuulan habang nakalabas yung araw. Or yung sinasabi natin, di ba, minsan na, may kinakasal na tikbalang, di ba? Yun yung sinasabi. Kasi matingkad yung araw, talagang maaraw na araw yun, pero umuulan. At the same time, umuulan. So, someone had to be confused by the weather. We have to put, again, magdadagdag tayo ng doer dun sa pagiging confused. So, we could say something like, I was confused by the weather because it rained while the sun was out. Okay? Hindi ko naman kasi pwedeng sabihin na I rained while the sun was out. Kasi ang ginawa mo is you were confused. Okay? So, you can rephrase it like this. Separate na lang yung dalawang thoughts. I was confused. Sinong nakakonfuse sa'yo? The weather. Bakit naging confusing yung weather? Because it rained while the sun was out. Okay? Now, again, you can use other alternatives sa pag-rephrase nito. If iba yung ginamit ninyo, feel free to write it sa comment section sa baba. Yan, ipapacheck din natin sa mga teammates ninyo anong opinion nila about your own revisions dun sa mga sentences na ito. Again, making sure na wala tayong dangling modifiers dyan. Okay? So, I hope you did really well sa quiz na ito. At pag kayo ay nag-exam, spot nyo tong mga errors na ito. Pagdating sa sentence correction section ng exam at dun sa choose the best sentence, hindi kayo mabibiktima. And if you want more practice questions, I'll be posting more questions on my Instagram account. So if you don't follow me yet, you can follow me at Lyqa on Instagram for new quick quizzes. Nandun sa Instagram story natin yan. And you can also follow me at Team Lyqa naman for the throwback quick quiz questions. And of course, yung mga important announcements sa book pre-order, sa review events, mga speaking engagements, free workshops, at iba pa. If you're on TikTok, I'm also on TikTok at Team Lyqa for the English, Math, Logic questions. May mga quick quizzes din tayo doon na iba pa doon sa mga pinupost natin sa Instagram. So if you want to catch those, follow me at Team Lyqa on TikTok and at Lyqa naman sa TikTok for the personal videos, tips, advice, motivational videos. At recently, I've been making a lot of day in the life videos. So if you want to see those, nasa at Lyqa on TikTok. Alright? See you online. Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends na mag-exam din sila. Dati yung salami tayo matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I made, join the online or library events, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlyqa. You can also visit our shop para makuha niyo yung mga shirts like this, Never Stop Learning shirt, sa shop.teamlyqa.com. Thank you for buying the merch. Thank you for supporting our cause. Thank you for subscribing to this channel kasi it just helps us help more people through this cause. So thank you sa inyong lahat. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that bell icon. We have more videos coming up. And as we always see sa channel to, never stop learning. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in my next video and bye for now.